When you first get started in bushcraft, forest school, or just general outdoor activities, can seem like they are a bewildering number of different types of string, types of cord. You have bank line, twine, paracord, static line. It can get quite confusing. But there are three good quality pieces of cordage that I believe belong in every leader's toolkit. Paracord is a lot of people's go-to cord for the outdoors, for putting up shelters, lashing together camp furniture, or just having something on hand to be able to tie a bedroll together, to hold together the sides of a cart that are falling apart. It's a really handy tool, and there's a lot of very budget-friendly stuff out there. Problem is that most mass market paracord doesn't have great longevity. It is made cheaply and easily, so it is fantastic if you are going to be running sessions with kids and you just want to be able to throw them a reel of paracord, and then they can go out and get it and put up a shelter with it, and you don't worry too much if you have to then cut it off the tree because the knots won't come undone. But if you're looking for something to put guy lines on a big 5x5 shelter, or you're looking for something with a bit more longevity that isn't likely to start fraying or breaking through, then I'd consider looking at 550 cord. So this is kind of technically paracord, but this is the paracord that was designed for military specification. There's a few different places you can now find it online, but it is usually made up of a denser sheath on the outside. It's quite a close weave of an outer strand, and it usually has that, as we say, that 550 pound strain, breaking strain, hence the name 550 cord. It's a little bit more expensive, so it's not something that I usually just throw to the kids, but for big shelters like this one behind me, it is a common part of my toolkit. I've used other stuff before for plastic lines and on shelters, and I've just worn through it really quickly. This 550 cord is just that step up for where it really matters, for something when you need something that you can rely on. When it comes to ropes, there are a lot of different options on the market, ranging from the cheap blue nylon ropes that you can find in most builders merchants, which are useless for most knot applications, through to natural ropes, and you can even find some in the middle aisle of Aldi. But if you are looking for something that's reliable and durable and that you can use for setting up a swing or running a tarp ridge line or creating a shelter, then climbing rope becomes a really good option. This may not be the cheapest option on the market, but for durability and reliability, it is up there. Because climbing rope is designed to support human weight and not fail even under intense stress, it's something that will give you peace of mind when you're setting up rope swings or shelter ridge lines or rope bridges. So it is really a good one to add to your toolkit. Now, as I said, it can be quite pricey. There are some cheaper ropes on Amazon, and if you're not actually using them for climbing, a lot of those would work. But the best place is to see if you can make friends with your local climbing center and see whether they will give you some end-of-life ropes that may not be usable for climbing, but have plenty of use and utility for us in the outdoors as a forest school leader. Now, what a lot of people don't know is there's more than one type of climbing rope. Most climbing ropes are called dynamic line because they are designed to stretch when a climber takes a fall on them. Because if they don't stretch, you've got that full force of that jerk of the stop and it's going to basically snap your spine. So climbing ropes are designed to have a bit of give to them. Now this is great if you're taking a fall off a cliff face, but when you're trying to, say, put up a zip line or hang a really heavy tarp, then that stretch starts to become a bit more of a problem. Which is where you can often find something called static line. This is same sort of climbing rope, built to the same specifications, but it has a lot less stretch. And that means you can get tighter zip lines. It works better for tarp ridge lines. It just that low stretch helps with a lot of different applications, from rope bridges, as I said, zip lines and tarps as well. So if you need something that has durability and reliability and low stretch, then static line might be the one for you. So there you have it. Those are 3 different ropes and cordage to look out for on your travels and consider getting for your sessions. If you are just starting out on your forest school journey and would like a bit more help finding the equipment that you need to start getting tarp shelters up, I have a free online course on how to choose a tarp. It'll guide you through all the different options for size and material and where best to find something that fits your particular budget. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. As a last thing, I want to thank Wellness Woodlands for hosting me again over here on their beautiful woodlands, just the other side of Udley. It's fantastic being out here. We have got the rain coming in now, but we've got a tarp shelter up and I could just look out over this beautiful woodland. I'm really enjoying being out here. So if you're looking for a Shropshire camping experience, then do check them out. Again, link in the description below. With that, thank you so much for watching. Remember to make the most of every day, and I'll catch you all next time.